The Global Challenges program is really to try and develop interdisciplinary research capacity in a new kind of research and rapidly changing research funding environment. The role of the program is not to replace specialist knowledge in individual disciplines, but it's about harnessing the best of that knowledge across very different fields of the university, bringing those researchers together to address common problems.
Working with the other faculties, I've been able to have a bigger appreciation of the barriers to the uptake of science, to see how there's a lot more information that's needed for science to actually have an effective change in policy. Funding's really been helpful actually in terms of scholarly outcomes.
So we don't fund and forget, we're very much focused on people and the partnerships that can come out of good ideas. One of the other important things about the program is that it's attempting to try and generate the next generation of research leaders.
What Global Challenges allowed me to do was to actually get in touch with researchers working in different disciplines outside of music to see whether they'll be interested in working with me. One of the best things about collaborating with people outside my own discipline is to just be exposed to different ways of thinking, different ways of approaching a problem. The opportunity to work with collaborators in engineering and 3D printing has really allowed us to do things with musical instruments that simply weren't possible before. Being part of a Global Challenges program has really increased the visibility of my research. We've been invited to contribute scholarly articles. We've had our 3D printed flutes being part of an exhibition.
We're drawing together research fields from perceptual psychology and neural motor control to look at the injurious effects of prolonged vibrations on perception and health. The benefit of having this opportunity is that we can benefit from each other's perspective, different ways of looking at problems and issues, and sometimes we get some surprising results. And just hearing people talk about other ways or analogues of the problems that you're dealing with in their own areas is a way of uncovering a new range of concepts and new paradigms to work on.
The magic happened for me when I first brought my approaches to the wider group, and seeing everyone's sort of eyes light up and go, oh wow, let's think about place and space and how people move around and actually map that to help us answer our question about what a dementia-friendly community might be. Being involved in this Global Challenges project has really raised my visibility on campus. It has helped me to get to know people in other faculties. It's sparked other collaborations and other research. So I've just widened my pool of people that I can associate with and work with on future collaborations.
You have to create the conditions for researchers to come together on an equal footing, and it's only through that very social and human interaction that the ideas really come forward that are strikingly novel and outside of the ordinary.
Global Challenges has definitely been something that we can go to people and say we're part of this bigger program that our university is supporting, and they're supporting us to do this more holistic approach.
I definitely would recommend this kind of research to other researchers, because getting outside your comfort zone and just bouncing ideas off people, you never know what kind of interesting collaborations may emerge from it. And if you don't sort of get out there and try, you're never going to know.
The support I've had from Global Challenges has been really one of the big I think it's one of the best things that's happened to me at UOW.
We care about metrics, but we're not metric driven. We're about funding good research that needs to be done and funding excellence through our research, creating excellent research outcomes that matter for the nation.